Alright YouTube, what's happening? Random Ross here. So, the other day, it was the other day, I posted a video on showing you this Photo Negative Mickey Mouse mask from, based on the Photo Negative Mickey from the creepypasta Abandoned by Disney. Now, apparently I looked all over for tutorials on how to recreate the Photo Negative Mickey look, and I just could not find any at all. So I thought, hey, why don't I try and make a mask free of hand? So I did, and this is what came out from it: Photo Negative Mickey Mouse mask from the creepypasta tale Abandoned by Disney. It's a good creepypasta. I recommend you all that you should read it because it is a good one. But yeah, I'm going to just now talk you through what you need to make it. So first of all, you're going to need, get a list for this. Go on, go get some pen and paper and write it down, and I'll, back in a minute. Okay, so I assume you've got one pen and paper. So ready? Things you'll need. Obviously, it was paper mache work, so you'll need a bowl and PVA glue and some water. Now, there's different ways of making paper mache. I use water and PVA glue. You can also use flour and water. That's just a good substance as well. And then newspaper. Rip them into shreds in small squares. Then secondly, to make the ears, you'll need a compass, that you use, and then draw a perfectly circle round with some card, cut it out, and then stick it onto a base. I used an old cheap hockey mask I got years ago, and put that in a carrier bag, and then put it in another carrier bag, just so it doesn't get paper mache on it. And so that you'll need. So you can use anything as a base, but that was just a good enough base. That was a good base for me. Next, what you'll need is to draw the circles, cut them out, stick them onto the base, and then to make this like nose look here. Now you can use any bottle for it. I used a Fairy Liquid bottle. This is a bottle that's still in use, and what I did was I cut the top bit off. I cut the top bit of that off, took the lid off, and then duct taped it onto the base along with the ears. And then I took the lid off, screwed up some paper, or you can use foil, and duct taped that onto the top. And then I started paper mashing it. I put about 4 layers of newspaper on it all together, and then one sheet of, now you can use either kitchen roll or loo roll. I use kitchen roll, cut them into small squares, paper mache them on and stuff. You need to get the bit of tissue, put it on, then dab it with the brush with paper mache on. Also make sure the whole base is still wet with paper mache. And then I left it overnight to dry. You'll need to leave it at least 24 hours. Well, I left it 24 hours anyway. What you'll also need, as I just forgot to mention on the base, is if you want this whole mouth feature here, all that mouth bit, just get some foil, roll it up, duct tape it down, paper mache all over it. It's a very tricky task, a very tricky project, but in the end it all paid off. So yeah, after next morning when it's rock hard, you need to cut it out into this shape, and then remove the base, remove everything, the cardboard that made the ears, the top of the liquid bottle that made the nose and the foil and stuff, and then cut out, like I just said, this shape. And then what you'll need is what I used. You can use any paint for it, but I just used black and white acrylic paints. I painted it. But I mean, before you paint, you need to I drew this face on. I drew all the features and that on before I start painting it. I did it with a pencil first, just in case I make mistakes, can rub it out. And then I went over it with a felt tip pen. this curved bit here and the eyes, and then I drew pupils in the eyes and cut them out to make eye holes. So you can see, that's how I see through it, through these eye holes. It's very limited vision, so be careful where you're going if you wear one. And then I just painted it all, did the colours in reverse, because it's a photo negative Mickey, black where he should be white, white where he should be black. And I made the nose white, the inside of his mouth white with his tongue, I just made that black, and then the ears and stuff, I made that all white. And if you put kitchen roll on and let it get nice and rock hard, this is a trick I learnt from a subscriber of mine on my, and I'm a subscriber of his, the MassBoy1234. He taught me this, how it dries up nice and rock hard, and how it only needs one coat of paint. So yeah, I painted it, left the paint to dry, then I added in all the extra details that needed adding in. And then I got some elastic. I got this from a, where did I get it from? A shop called Dunelm. Well, in England we have a shop, Dunelm, where they sell like sewing stuff, safety pins and that, and elastics. I got this white elastic, measured it out to see how it would fit onto my head and stuff around the mask, and then I just, before I started painting as well, I cut the eye holes in, then I cut the slits to thread it through and then tie the elastic on. You can use string if you want, if you don't have elastic, string or whatever. And if you want, you could even paper mache the inside with loo roll, kitchen roll. I chose not to because everyone's just going to be looking at the very front of it. So yeah, that's how you make a photo negative Mickey Mouse costume, if that's any help, if you ever want to make one. Because like I said, I looked around for tutorials, I've requested like the best makeup stylists on YouTube, like Major Look, Lex, and Pink Stylist, and other people like that who do makeup tutorials on here, and well, they never got back to me, so I thought, I'll try and do it myself, then try and make a mask out of it, and I did, and I'm happy with how it's come out. And yeah, so if you found this video helpful, then feel free to like it, leave a comment down below, and yeah, I can't really think of anything else to say on the mask apart from it was a tough project, but it fell through for me in the end. So till next time, goodbye. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you after this one. Big red subscribe button. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing Tiki Toby next, recreation of that. Anyway, see ya.